So Microsoft recently announced that Bing Webmaster Tools was going to get the search performance feature. And today in this video, I'm going to show you why the search performance feature is something that you should be using, not only because it's absolutely free, because this is information that's coming directly from the search engine itself, some information that Google does not give you, and no other third-party tool will ever give you or be capable of giving you, because that information, whatever you're seeing or whatever third-party tools that you're using, is just not accurate. And I've used a lot, and I've free trialed a lot of those tools. They're inaccurate. Now, there are limitations to this, which we'll go into as I show you how this works. But keep in mind that if there's one tool that you should be using, it's Bing Webmaster Tools, even if you're not optimizing for Bing, even if you think that Bing is probably not where your audience is, because the tools I'm going to show you right now, apart from even the AI performance tools, are absolutely gold mines for anyone that wants to do their own SEO, or even if you're an agency. And so let's start with this one client I have here. And as you can see, we had a bit of a problem with their website. So this is average, what you'll see on Google Search Console, total clicks, total impressions. So what we're going to start here is, I've been understanding here is that what you're seeing with Bing is not only the organic, but also AI search, okay? So even though Bing does not say that, but as I'll show you, this has data from both. So, and with Bing, it's mainly ChatGPT. So we'll go ahead and click on search performance here before we get into the AI performance, and you'll see that it shows us, this is exactly what you'll see with Search Console. So it shows us average CTR, but this is obviously for Bing's search engine and not for Google search engine. So all of this information over here is for Bing's search engine, which is a lot more information that you would otherwise see. I'm not going to go into super detail because we're interested in the AI performance. Now, if you have a client or you have a website you think that's not performing very well, this is what you should be looking at. How well are you doing in AI performance? Because if you're being cited in the top 3 in AI, or AI citing your site, and it's not appearing anywhere else, but you're appearing in prime real estate, you might think that you're not doing so well, but in fact that you're doing well. So let's start with the citation. We'll go ahead and click this. So total citations, this is the number of times your website was cited. And in 3 months, this website that the client says is not doing so well has been cited over 82,000 times. And then if you click on average pages cited, now this is a very small website, keep in mind. They have 78 pages that are cited on a very small site. I think they're cited like maybe 80, 85 pages, including the terms of agreements and stuff. So this, in terms of AI, their site is doing very well, even though as of late it has been declining. So they came to me and they said, you know what, do an audit of the site. And this is the first thing I checked, is that they're actually doing pretty okay. They could do better, but they're actually doing better than they thought they would. What I'm showing you right now is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more to the Bing Webmaster's tool than just this, and I'll show you more. But before I do, I just want to ask you to like and subscribe the video, share the video with people you think might find it useful, because not only does this help with the algorithm, but it motivates me to make more videos like these. Because as you know, I don't sell a course, I don't sell a master class, I don't do any of this stuff. All the information I provide on my channel is absolutely free. And if you decide to hire me to do your SEO, that's always the option. You can visit cloudseodubai.com or get in touch with me via the Google Forms, or you can just buy one of the services available on my website. Other than that, I just offer you free information that you can use to start ranking your website right away without having to rely on a professional SEO or an SEO professional. So if we go down over here, we'll see the grounding queries. So the grounding queries are mainly what queries stand out to. If someone asked for, well, let's take a look at the grounding queries again over here. So if someone asked for, which is the best swimming pool paint, the grounding query for that would be a swimming pool paint. All right, and they were cited 1,300 times in 3 months for just this alone. Free chlorine versus total chlorine. So if someone had searched for, ask ChatGPT, all right, so should I have a chlorine-free swimming pool, or should I have a total chlorine swimming pool, or something like that? This is what that query resolved to, because on the back end it is doing a search. It is doing a search engine search for the term. And you will see that they're doing very well for a lot of these main queries that they're trying to target. Pool leak detection, liquid chlorine. And so even though they might not be doing great in Google's organic search, which is a whole different story, but we know that they're doing decently well with ChatGPT and Bing. If we go and we click on one of these queries over here real quick, we can see that this is the page that shows up for that query, and this page showed up 1.3K times, that's 1,300 times. If we go back to grounding queries, and probably for me, the killer feature over here that absolutely will blow your mind is if you go to pages, you will see like how many times the page has been cited. And if you click on this over here, you will see for what queries that page was cited. All right, so what queries resolved to that page. So swimming pool paint for concrete pools, pool epoxy paint. And if you see these terms and they're not on your page, you might want to optimize so that you show up more frequently for these terms, or these terms might merit creating separate pages depending on what your industry is. And so this will give you a very good idea of what people are searching for or querying ChatGPT for within your industry, something that no third-party tool, in my opinion, is able to do because they don't own any search engines, not even as big as Bing, and Bing is probably the second largest search engine. Tip here for everyone that's using this tool is that compare what you're seeing from Google to what you're seeing from Bing Webmaster Tools, and you will see just how much information Google doesn't provide you. And also you'll see that some information is not provided by Bing because Bing is not as big as Google. And so you might find that information useful when it comes to optimizing your on-page SEO, internal linking, and even when it comes to buying backlinks. All right, so talking about queries and keeping on the topic of queries, let's take a look at keywords. Now we know, click on keyword research here on the left, and these will show your top queries, but that's something also Google Search Console shows you, but this is one better. So if you click on, for instance, pool stabilizer, it will show you like the keywords that are related to the term. So if you're doing keyword research, this is a goldmine because it shows you cyanitric acid, stabilizer, stabilize. These terms are semantically related. It shows you questions. In this case, there are no questions, and then also newly discovered. So if there are any newly discovered semantically relevant keywords associated with those keywords. Not only that, but you will see all the competitors that are ranking for this term. All right, what is a pool stabilizer? TheSpruce.com, Amazon, Bob Villa, and all of these guys are ranking. So these are top 10 URLs ranking for this keyword right here, pool stabilizer. So this is better than a Semrush $150 subscription. And I'm not trying to oversell you this. I'm not associated with Google or Microsoft or Bing or any of these things. This is something that I look at and I see like they're doing a lot better job for free than a lot of the tools that charge you like $200-300 even with AI features and all of those things that don't really work. So over here, not only that, but over here, for instance, it will tell you the topics. So pool stabilizer conditional Walmart, so it will show you that this topic is associated with chlorine and swimming pools. And so you might want to aim for that topic within your content. So this will reduce the time it takes to go from analyzing your site for whether or not it's ranking to seeing information that you can use to start ranking your site for keywords that you might not even be aware of without having to do intensive keyword research that you otherwise have to do on a paid tool. The other thing over here that I really love with Bing's Webmaster Tools is their backlinks feature. Now, unlike Google, they report a lot of the backlinks that Google does not report. So you can see all of the sources over here, and then all of the links that are going from your site to other websites. So you can see like how many of those are going out, the anchor text. And then you can compare all of your backlinks. This is really amazing. So you can compare all of the outgoing backlinks to a competitor. So let's say I put in a competitor, let's say HTTP, and then do poolcareguru.com. I don't even know whether this website exists, but I'm just doing this here as an example. All right, so it doesn't have any data for this. So, but literally, you can compare your site to a competitor's site or another site that you might own, and then just do a link comparison, something that's usually done with SEO. Final recommendation here. Now there's a lot to go into, but the final recommendation here is to run a site scan. And if you do like a new scan over here, just put in the URL. This will scan your site and find issues that you might not be aware of, but it does what a paid tool would otherwise be doing on your website. And so, as you can see, like, it's a quick and easy way to determine whether or not how well you're optimized for AI. And if you're a client or you own a website and you think your organic is not doing so well, there's a good chance that you're doing pretty well with AI. And it's just that you're not optimizing for AI actively. And by using the information that you see from the AI tool, you can optimize your site to improve your visibility in AI. So if you guys like the video, like, subscribe as always, leave a comment below. And if you have a question or you're looking for someone to do SEO for you, there's a link in the description. Click on the link, fill out the Google form, or email me at admin@cloudseodubai.com, or get in touch with me via the chat on cloudseodubai.com. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy ranking.